IRCC conducted another draw on 9th November. While most of us were worried about the draw happening, IRCC conducted the draw with a good draw size, but still, the drop in cutoff score was very low. This means that the pool breakdown should be interesting to see. Let's find out. Hello and welcome to Canadian Dream. This channel is all about Canadian immigration related news and updates. In today's video, we'll talk about the latest express entry draw result. We will try to break down the pool size and do some analysis on it. So IRCC conducted their latest express entry draw on 9th November 2022. 4,750 invitations were sent out and the cutoff score was 494. By the way, I already shared this result right after the draw. If you have missed it, you probably haven't subscribed to my channel yet or you forgot to press the bell icon. I try to share express entry updates with you as early as possible, so you may consider subscribing if you want regular and timely updates. For this draw, my prediction was 492 for the cutoff score and I was expecting 5,000 invitations. My prediction of 5,000 invitations was short by 250 and the cutoff score prediction was short by 2 points. It's disappointing to see the cutoff score dropping by only 2 points. I was expecting a bigger drop. This means that the pool breakdown should be interesting to see. Watch the full video carefully to understand what happened. We have seen IRCC increase the draw size by 500 in the last 5 draws, and we were unsure whether IRCC will increase the draw size any further or cap it at 4,750. We have been wondering this same question before every draw, but luckily we saw increments every time. Finally, we have found the ceiling of the draw size. On 9th November, 4,750 invitations were sent out and I guess we can call it the ceiling. 4,750 could be the draw size moving forward. Let's move to the express entry pool, break it down and analyze it. IRCC shared a pool breakdown as of 7th November and this is how it looked. This shows the number of candidates in each range 2 days before the draw, so when the draw is conducted, it would impact these numbers. We can see there were 958 candidates in the 601 to 1200 range, 1,206 candidates in the 501 to 600 range, 4,366 in the 491 to 500 range, 10,270 in the 481 to 490 range, 19,388 in the 471 to 480 range, 16,633 in the 461 to 470 range, 12,868 in the 451 to 460 range. The latest draw was conducted on the 9th of November. 4,750 invitations were sent out and the cutoff score was 494. Let's now look at the number of new candidates added to the pool between the draw on the 26th October and the 9th of November. First, let's start by comparing the number of new candidates to our prediction. In the range of 601 to 1200, we were expecting 628 candidates. Bad news, 958 candidates were added. 330 more than our expectation. Looks like the impact of the recent PNP draws is coming into scene more vigorously. Between 501 to 600, 1,332 candidates were expected. 1,206 candidates were added in this range, 126 less than our prediction. Between 491 to 500, 571 candidates were expected, but 1,191 were actually added. This came as the biggest shock this time again. 620 more than our prediction. Between 481 to 490, 180 candidates were anticipated, but 314 candidates were added, 134 more. Between 471 to 480, 24 candidates were expected, but 147 got added, 123 more. Between 461 to 470, 15 candidates were supposed to add, but 94 candidates got added. Between 451 to 467 candidates were expected to reduce, but 1 got added. Overall, 3,911 candidates were added in the 451 to 1200 series range, which is 1,168 more than our prediction. So all in all, the number of new candidates was once again very high. To understand the pattern of new additions better, let's look at their trends. In the 601 to 1200 range, we can see a significant increase this time. In fact, the highest so far. This made the trend line steep and upward. The 501 to 600 range has witnessed a rise again, and the trend line is still upward. The 491 to 500 range also showed a big rise this time, the highest we have seen in recent times. This also has a very steep upward trend now. Isn't it interesting how the number of new candidates become high in the range where the cutoff resides? Previously, it used to be the highest in the 501 to 600 range, and now 491 to 500 range has become the problematic one. In the 481 to 490 range, we can see a significant rise this time, record highest for this range. The slope is now steeper and upward. The 471 to 480 range has a small spike, but the trend line is still downward. The 461 to 470 range continues with another small spike. The overall trend is slightly upward now. The 451 to 460 range continues with its unpredictable behavior. On the whole, new candidates in the 451 to 1200 range now has a steep upward trend. So, what caused the cutoff score to be so high? A big number of candidates were added to the pool. We saw 3 records this time: 601 to 1200, 491 to 500, 481 to 490 ranges saw record highest number of new candidates. There is a new problematic range. 491 to 500 has just dethroned 501 to 600 from the title. In the last draw, when 706 candidates were added, which was a record for the range, I was expecting it to come down, but the exact opposite happened. The 601 to 1200 range also saw record highest number of new candidates. The PNP candidates are in the pool now. We understand that the number of new candidates in the 601 to 1200 range comes from PNPs. But where does this high number of candidates keep coming in the 491 to 500 and 501 to 600 range? With all boxes checked, master's degree, age below 30, 3 years plus work experience, CLB 10 in IELTS, you can still get to 480s only. To cross 490, you need some sort of ties to Canada, such as Canadian work experience, Canadian education, Canadian job offer, relatives in Canada, or the candidate has to claim points for French language. Now the question remains, how come they keep coming before every draw? Also, why does the number of new candidates increase in the range where the cutoff resides? Well, apart from some genuine new candidates with high score, there are some candidates who decline their ITA and receive ITA in the next draw. Wondering why would someone do that? Candidates with Canadian work experience do that mostly. That's because points for work experience in Express Entry profiles are updated based on the month and the year, and not the exact employment date. So if you start your job on, let's say, 20th of January, then on the 31st December, your profile will show that you have completed 1 year, whereas in reality you have worked 1 month less. Now, these candidates in the fear of misrepresentation decline their ITA and wait for the next draw. And they continue to decline and receive ITA until they complete the full year. I want to say to these candidates that this is absolutely unnecessary. IRCC is well aware of their system and they will accept your application. Just make sure you submit your application after the day when you complete 1 year. So, if you have received ITA on 9th November and your employment completes year on, let's say, 30th November, then just submit all your document, clear the payment and click the submit button after 30th November and you're good to go. I normally don't ask to share my videos, but I think we need to spread this one to all those candidates who are declining their ITAs unnecessarily and delaying the whole process for rest of us. It's not their fault, they're doing it probably because they're misinformed. Let's share this video, please. I usually suggest not to worry about all this much, but this time it is alarming. If this continues, then we have a big problem. Instead of making timeline prediction in the fair approach, I'll have to make it in the pessimistic approach first. Don't worry, you can leave that to me. I'll share a new timeline by the end of this week with all new data. Truth be told, the number of new addition is actually out of our control. We really can't stop people from getting added to the pool. We all are trying to fulfill our Canadian dream. So let's focus on the bright side. Draw was conducted while many were worried that there won't be a draw at all. So what does the pool look like after the draw? On 9th November 2022, 4,750 invitations were sent out and the cutoff score was 494. From the 4,750 invitations, 958 were used up by the candidates with 600 plus scores. From the remaining ITAs, 1,206 were sent to cover all the candidates in the 501 to 600 CS range. After this, there were no candidates with CS 501 and above. There were 2,586 ITAs in hand, which was dedicated to the 491 to 500 range. There were 4,366 candidates in this range. So after sending out 2,586 invitations, there should be 1,780 candidates left in this range. So that's the pool breakdown after the draw on 9th November. Now, if you have been watching my videos carefully, you should be able to make your prediction by looking at this table. If you're able to calculate and come up with a prediction, let me know by commenting below. If you want to know my prediction, I'll try to share it in the next couple of days. I hope this video was helpful. Please let me know if you liked it or if you have any problem understanding my explanation. Your feedback can help me make better videos for you. To get regular updates on Express Entry, do subscribe and click on the bell icon. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I'm also available on TikTok right now. You can follow me there as well. I try to share regular updates on my socials. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.